everybody, it's Amanda here with another quick gift for you, gift idea for your craft fairs, your Christmas fairs, your stuffing stockings, teacher gifts, friend gifts, swaps, team gifts, customer gifts, stuffed envelopes, absolutely anything. It's not new, I've not invented it, I'm just doing it using some of my goodies, and I'm using a whole lot of lovely designer paper today. Using up my paper so I can go buy some more because there's a brilliant offer on at the moment. All the measurements and everything will be over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Before I start, can I just quickly ask you all to have a look in the description box below. Where am I? I'm trying to point below. After watching the video, make sure that you click the bell. There's a little bell. If you click that, then you will always get a notification when I upload a new video, which we don't want you missing out. So don't forget to click like, subscribe and click the bell. Alright. Right, I'll share my project with you now. So we've got a piece of cardstock here. Again, it's actually the bottom sheet of some DSP because it's just that little bit thicker. Or if you've got the thicker grade Whisper White, that would be good. If not, stick 2 sheets of thinner cardstock together. And this has been cut at 5.5 by 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. And we're going to do some scoring. We're going to score quite simply at 2.25, which is that, and 3.25. Okay, that's it. It's a bit difficult. That's all we're doing. Okay. So we do that, and then I need another small piece, and this little tiny fella measures, let me look at my measurements, 3 inch by 1 inch, and we're going to score at 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to score at 2.25. Okay, so that's it, and we're going to fold it like that. And then we're going to pop that to one side. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, we are going to get this little fella here, and I'm just going to curve that central bit. In fact, I'll do it that way because I've marked there with pen. We're just going to curve that central bit, and curve it with anything, just to give it a bit of a rounded, domed shape like that. Okay. And then I'm going to attach it, these flaps either side of these joins, and I'm going to aim to put it central, but if it's not totally central, it doesn't matter. Okay, and today I'm using Fast Fuse because Fast Fuse is on offer, so I can use it willy-nilly. So if you buy the Fast Fuse, you get 2 refills for free at the moment, so you know I can use it as much as I want. Take it, everything that moves is going to get fast fused. So I'm just searching for that kind of like the centre. And then if I just push it up like that, it'll carry on forming that dome. Okay, and I'm just aiming to put my folded lines on this. Line them up with the folded lines, score lines on there. If you don't get that perfectly straight, like I haven't, don't worry too much, okay, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm just going to give it a bit of a bend, and what this is, it's going to hold a lip balm. Okay, so put your lip balm in because they're not all the same. Okay, they're not all the same measurements, they're not all the same widths, so you might need to just adjust your little strip a little bit. Okay, I need to just adjust mine because it's a little bit tight, is that. Okay, I'm just going to adjust it ever so slightly. There we go. Because I want to make sure I can get my lip balm in and out. I don't want it coming off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer these panels with DSP to make it a little bit prettier. Okay, and I've cut 4 panels, all the same, and they all measure 2.25 by, I've forgotten. Let me get my ruler. I've forgotten. 2 by 3 1/4, that's it, 2 by 3 1/4. All the measurements are on my blog. And I'm going to stick 2 to the front and 2 on the inside. Okay, now for this I am going to use wet glue because I don't want it to be wonky, and I'm not very terribly good at sticking things on straight. So I am just going to use some wet glue, and then I've got just a little bit more wiggle room. Okay. So I'm going to put one on the front. Okay. And one on the back. I've also cut a piece for the spine as well. Now you can decorate these, you just get the bare measurements, and you can decorate them in whatever colour you want. You can cut the cardstock in whatever colour you want. I was going to do a black one. In fact, I might do another one for the thumbnail. You know, for the YouTube picture, I might do another one in a different colour as well. So I've also cut a spine piece, which I think that's it. No, that's not it. That's it. Is it? That's not the right piece. That's not the right piece. No, it isn't. Where's it gone? Where's my spine piece gone? I've lost it. Oh, we'll cut another one. So the spine piece should be 3 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. Okay, this is slightly too big, so I'm just going to trim it, and I'm going to trim it by eye. I've cut it just a tad too wide. Too wide. Okay. Let me just make sure that's. Yep, that'll do for me. So I just want a bit of a border. I've just cut it slightly too wide. I try and cut before I do the video to make it quicker, and it doesn't always end up quicker, but I know what I'm doing. So there we go. So now we've got our spine piece. There we are. Just a slight miscalculation there, that's all that was. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and then I'm going to do the inside. So these are my 2 inside pieces, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the reverse so that we've got different paper on the inside. I've chosen blue for the main colour so that it's not pink, because I do a lot of pink, but I'm getting away with it by putting the pink on the inside. So I am still kind of doing pink. Okay, so that will layer in there nicely, and it'll just cover over that little tab for your loop, and just tidy it up a little bit. These are really quick projects to make. As I say, with all of the things that I'm going to be showing you, most of the things, if you set up a little like production line and cut everything out, and have them all laid out, and then you can stick them all together, and it just seems quicker that way. Oops. Just layer that on there like so. And that just nicely covers over that little loop. Okay, I've got another version of this coming up in a few days when I've finished deciding how I'm going to decorate it. And so that gives you a little book cover like that, and you can put your lip seal in. Okay, I'm going to decorate it simply by, I'm going to first of all, I'm going to add a little one of these because I absolutely love them, and I've got a full bag of them now. So a little tiny library clip like that. Now if you make charms or anything, you could dangle a charm off there. Okay. What I'm going to do to further decorate it is I'm just going to stamp a little sentiment, and I'm using the Lots of Love, which is currently on 15% off. So I'm going to stamp this on some Whisper White. I'm going to use this scrap here from where I was practicing my templates earlier, and I'm using the Thinking of You sentiment. Okay, you could use Consider Yourself Hugged. There's loads of different ones you could use. It's a really good set. So I'm just going to mount that on there. Thinking of You. And I'm going to use Pool Party because that coordinates with my DSP. So it's all nice and matching. Stamp that. Okay, beautiful. And then I'm going to get my 1 1/4. Is that the right one? Oh, I don't know if that's the right one. Nope, that's too small. It's not 1 1/4. Is it this one? Pick the wrong punch up, it's this one. So it's 1.5 inches you want for this one. And that will just fit round there, lovely. Okay. And then I'm going to just gently ink the edges. You could layer it on a bigger cardstock ring if you want. To cut costs, if you're doing craft fairs or swaps, to cut costs and time, just ink your edges. And then it'll stand out without adding cardstock underneath. Same saving your money and time. Right. And then we're just going to mount that on some dimensionals. Two little dimensionals. Okay, one there and one there. Surpriser. Load that on there, like that. Now you can stop there if you want, or if you're like me and you can't stop decorating things, you can keep going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I've got some little offcuts of doily just left lying about on my desk, so I'm going to use them up. May as well. Just trim it down and just tuck it in there like so. So what I'll do is I'll just add a bit of glue, just using up the scraps on my desk to decorate the project so they don't get wasted. You could use a leaf, we've got the leaf punch, you could use anything. Just have a look what's lying about on your desk and use up your bits and bobs. Okay, I'll have that on there like that. Have I got another bit of doily lying about? Let's have a look. I have. So I'll cut that as well. We want 3, don't we? And I'll stick that down the other side. Come on. Cheeky glue. I'll stick that up. Just inside there. Like so. Okay. Because a whole doily wouldn't fit it, it'd be too big. And then what else I'm going to do, because I've got a new toy, which is actually non-stamping up. I do apologise, but I'm a crafter, I can't help it. I'm going to put a little eyelet in. I'm going to have a bit of a play with my new gadget. I'm going to put an eyelet in. I'm not very proficient at using it yet. I think I'm using it right, but I don't know, I might not be. I'll just undo that a minute. And I don't want it that way, I want it the other way. Push that there. And I'm just going to add an eyelet there. Okay. So I've got a little eyelet at the side there. If you don't have a tool, just punch it with a hole punch. You don't have to have the eyelet. I'm just being fancy because that matches my little gold tag. And then what I can do is I can thread through, just to jazz it up even more, I can thread through that hole now, and I can add some. You could even do it like that and it would hang. That would be cool, wouldn't it? You could tie that in a knot and that would hang on the tree, or it would go on a key charm or as a bag charm. There you go, there's another idea for you. That's not what we're doing today though. It's not what we're doing today, but there's an idea for you. I'm going to wrap some of this beautiful ribbon round as well, which is I always want to say ambre, but that's like a kind of sun cream, isn't it? I can't reach properly. I'm going to have to just do it from the inside. It's ombre. You know, it means it's two-toned, doesn't it? It goes from darker to lighter. That's what it means. So I'm feeding that through. Put my lip balm back. Put that back on there like that. I might be making some of these for team swaps if I can find some lip balms cheap enough anyway. So that I'll do that a little bit longer. Trim that off. And then just get some more of this ribbon. Tie it around. You can have right fun decorating these. You know, you can do whatever you want. Decorate them as much or as little as you like. But I think the decoration is what makes it yours. You know, it's nothing new. Lip balm holders aren't new, but how you decorate it makes it your own. So I'm tying that on there like that. And again, you could add charms. You could add a bit of lace. I like a bit of lace. You could add absolutely anything to these. See if I can get it. And my stomach is absolutely churning. I've got an appointment I'm a bit nervous about this afternoon, and my stomach's going blah, 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 blah. I hope you can't hear it. Hope the camera's not picking it up. There we go, it's bubbling again. I think it's nerves, that. Oh, dear me. I'm not normally a nervous person. Right, there we go. And I've got myself... I just want to trim that down. This is why I don't do bows on camera, because I start faffing with them. I'm terrible. I'm never happy with them. I'm going to trim that down a little bit shorter. That top one. There we go, that's better. It's just a little bit long, that one. Okay, there we go, that's better. So we've got the little bow there now. Am I even in shot? We've got the little bow, we've got some sparkle, and we've got a long tassel there, and we've got a bit of decoration, then we've got the cute little tag. I think that's really cute. I think that'd be awesome for a little craft fair. For a little gift, you could, like I say, turn it into a key charm or a bag charm, and that would look super awesome. So all the measurements are on my blog. Go and give it a try. Go and make like a billion of them and have some fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.